Straight from finishing the book last night to going to bed having awesome dreams and waking up to you guys in this mess. Okay, much better. So this is a place in which I read a book, I review it, and hopefully I save you guys from reading a terrible book. Quick apology for this review being late. I didn't plan my time accordingly, and well, we see what happens with that. However, I did finish the book. I wanted to review it for you guys, and here we go with the book review. This week I ended up reading Patrick Rothfuss's award-winning novel, Name of the Wind. If you've read the summary on the back of this book, it is very misleading and don't go with it. This story actually follows Kvothe as he tells his life story to a recorder, and it is basically filled with sorrow, tears, hopes, dreams, and basically how he earned himself a legendary reputation. Of the things that I love with this novel, the writing is fantastic. Kvothe has been raised in a very rich environment, and so he needs to be well-spoken, and this comes through on the page. Rothfuss does a fantastic job at making you captivated as you read this story. This is what I think is why the novel is so great, is the writing itself. Additionally, the characters are very rich and believable. As they were having a conversation with another character, I felt as though I was there, I felt as though I could be their best friend, I felt as though they actually existed. I also love how this story is able to tug on your heartstrings. Rothfuss does a fantastic job of getting you invested into Kvothe's life. Whether it's from him being down in the dumps, having no luck at all, and then finally getting a chance at something and you get excited, you're happy for him, you believe that he deserves it more than anyone else. I also enjoy how this novel is successful in switching between first and third person. When we're in third person, it is when Kvothe is telling his life story to those around him, and in first person it is him recounting those memories. Additionally, because Rothfuss has a very rich environment filled with rich characters, I would expect his magic system to follow in those footsteps, and he does that. He makes a very rich and detailed magic system that can stand on its own 2 feet, even without these characters. Of my dislikes with this novel, it does have what I like to call the Grandpa's telling an awesome story, but I don't know where this is going plotline. Name of the Wind is primarily backstory for what I'm going to assume is the major plotline of the Kingkiller Chronicles. If you're looking for a story that's going to have its own plot that can stand on its own without having to read the rest of the series, this is probably not going to make it for you because this story does not have it. This novel also has some inconsistencies with it. One of which is when Kvothe ends up getting cut and then he ends up using a magic that should cause him to shiver and get cold, which slightly happens. And then when he escapes this situation, he goes back outside shirtless during the nighttime when winter is starting to approach, which is even colder. And he doesn't even make any mention of the fact that he is cold or that it is cold out or that he's reacting anywhere near to what he probably should. Doesn't make sense. Because this novel does have the Grandpa's telling an awesome story but I don't know where it's going plotline, the beginning of the story has very little to do with what's happening in the middle. And 32 pages to the end, you have something related to the beginning of the story, but it doesn't answer any questions. It just creates more unanswered questions, leaving you sitting there going, what is going on? I want to know why this is happening. And finally, the last page of this novel didn't seem like it belonged at all. I felt as though it was a high school student's book report, and it was the conclusion of the report summarizing everything that had happened previously. So the verdict is that you need to borrow this book from a friend or from the library. It is either going to be a hit or miss based on your own personal preferences. The book does deserve the award because it is so well written that you know Rothfuss is probably a god with words. But at the same time, you also have the non-existent plot. If you're looking for the plot that can hold on its own without reading the series, no. So that's it. If you have read Name of the Wind, go ahead, comment down below and let me know what you thought about the book. If you have any books that you want me to read, review, and do the whole shebang, go ahead, comment down below, go to my Goodreads profile, basically contact me in any way, and I will add that book to my list, and when I read it, I will review it. If you want to see more book reviews, go ahead and hit subscribe right up above, and I will see you guys every Thursday in your inbox. So I'm Sami J, and I'll see you guys on the other side of the book next week. Bye! Okay, that was long. That took an hour and a half to film. I'm late. I'm so sorry, guys, on that one. I did not plan my week accordingly at all. I forgot that I was going down to Denver with Shelby to take her fabric shopping to teach her how to find patterns and such. Basically be her teacher, sensei, master, something. But so I totally spaced on that because I was going to read on Wednesday and finish the book, and then I never did. So I had to finish it yesterday. And I finished it at 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, I'll record, and then I was like, no, it's late. So I decided to record today, and then we'll get this up today as well. So it'll be back on Thursday next week. But anyways, vlog, before I keep babbling, vlog is right here. Go ahead, check it out. It has me in a Michael's, I think it was. Sort of, not necessarily giddy, but I'm excited. Slightly, somewhat, I don't know. So there's that there. There's, I believe, some gaming and, some more of me doing costume stuff. And my Thanksgiving that I had with my family is there, so you get to see my entire family, which is 4 of us, because it was only 4 of us. But yeah, so you guys should go ahead and check that out. And then I'll have next week's vlog for, well, coming up on Saturday. I'll have that posted over there as well. So I'll either see you guys on Saturday, or I will see you guys next week on Thursday. Alright, bye.